Hello, everyone. Welcome to an unforgettable math journey. I am Mrs. Myers. I am your teacher. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself before we get into what the school year will entail. I am married. I have children, well, they're adult children now. I'm a graduate of CNU in Newport News, Virginia. I also have my master's from Old Dominion, right here in Norfolk. I taught at two high schools previously before coming to Granby, Denby High School in Newport News and Bruton High, York County. Oh, and I am a real estate agent. Actually, I'm at work now, and if you see the background, this is a house that I'm going to be showing later. And just a couple of more things about me. I love riding my bike. I have a indoor bike, a Peloton, and I have an outdoor bike that I ride around. And I live down the street from Pedigo, so they have electric bikes. And every now and then I'll rent an electric bike and just ride around. So you could see me anywhere. I do like laughing, and I love being silly. You probably saw that in the first minutes of this video. And I like singing. I did not say I was good at singing, but I like singing. So, in the middle of a lesson, you do something great, I may come back with a few lyrics from a song. So get ready. I do love traveling. I have all sorts of traveling partners. Of course, my number one traveling partner is my husband, and we go places together several times a year. I have a subgroup traveling group, and that's some friends of mine, and it's 8 of us. We're all married, and we go couples traveling trips, and we take turns planning that. The last one I go on girls trips with my daughters and my sister and my niece. So yeah, I love traveling. I like trying new restaurants. So you have any? Send me a message and tell me, try this one out. I've seen some of my students out at restaurants working. So I go, ooh, what am I going to order now? I love playing board games, Uno, cards. My newest one is Rummikub. Anybody heard of that board game? I love it. All right, so here's a little collage of my people that I spend the most time with. If you take over here on the left, that's my husband. In the middle, these are my two girls. And over here on the right hand side is my son, my one and only. And as you can see, the many different hairstyles that I always have, as you can see. This is my dog, Ben. I lost Ben this summer. We had him for 12 years, so it was an adjustment living without Ben. Down here, I was in Dallas and I was getting ready to take a selfie in one of the aquariums, and the next thing I know, the shark goes over my head. Like, this is my mom. She's gonna be 90 this year. And when we go to Targets, I'm like, hey, can you wait up for me? She's quick and fast. And again, over here, I didn't put it in my intro, but I do like kayaking too. I like all things water. All things water. And so, there we go. Now, let's talk a little bit about the course expectations. These are the things that I know lead to success. So what I like for you to do is, if you see something that you agree with or that you can abide by, I just want you to put your hand in the air. So let's go with the first one. How many can be on time? I'm on time too. 98% of the time. We all have those 1 or 2% where things happen. But the expectation is be on time. Next, be respectful. People always talk about respect is earned. And they go, well, how do you earn it? I know how to earn a paycheck. I know how to earn wages. What do I do to earn respect? You start with small things like manners, like please and thank you. Those are the basics. Use manners often. Want to communicate often. If you are not going to be in class, you're out, you're sick, you have a graduation of an older sibling, shoot me a message. Miss Myers, I'm going to be out today. Communicate. This is all preparation for you at the next level, holding down a job, and letting the world go on. You're going to participate always. If I ask a question, raise your hand, Say, I got this, explain, participate. Consistent effort is going to be the key to success with me. All right, let's talk about the breakdown of the class. So as you know, the class is 75 minutes. Initially, I was just like, wah, 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 not 75 minutes. I need all my time. But when they built in that extra time right during that lunch period, I was like, yes, bonus time. So here's how the 75 minutes are going to go in class. The reason I have it set up like this is because, we're still in a pandemic. We may switch gears. We may get the call one day that we're going virtual. So I want to stay pretty much consistent. So this is how the 75 minutes will be broken down. About 15 to 25 minutes when you come to class, go ahead, get on your Chromebooks, go to Canvas. Go to the class, today's date. It's going to have a lesson video right there. Quickly go ahead and start watching the lesson video, putting the notes down in your notebook. I'm going to do my best as school goes along, maybe by the third week, to get it up the night before for those of you who like to do the notes the night before to make more time in class to do the homework. So with that said, you're definitely going to need your headphones. The next piece of meat of the class is going to be collaborative or independent work. This is going to be including reviewing previous skills. It's going to be you starting on the homework. It's going to be group work. Okay, so I'm building in the time so that we can do that in class. In that last 10 to 15 minutes is going to be a summary or exit ticket or something like that. And so this is what you can generally expect. Now, this is an upper level math class. This is pre-calculus or calculus. You have to be prepared to work outside of the class. That's what it is. You can't ask me, can you come back for that 50 minutes? Come back, work on things, and we can work it out. And you probably could, if you manage your time well, get all your math work done in school. Maybe not in my class, but in school with everything they have built in to help you be successful. So my top priorities for you, I want to prepare you for jobs that they haven't even been created, right? I mean, because we don't know what the future holds. Things come up and then we need more of these type of careers, okay? So you say, well, then how are you going to prepare us for something we don't know that's happening? What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare you through the use of communication. We're going to do a lot of analyzing. We're going to do some predicting. And we're going to work on those communication skills. And we're going to work on critical thinking skills, reasoning. Is that reasonable? What could we do to make that change? These are the things you're learning, education, you're learning how to think. So here are a few things that you need to know. Take a picture of your schedule so that you'll have it, because if you lose that piece of paper, you go down to guidance, they're not going to be too happy with trying to print, okay? Everybody's trying to save, so we don't want to keep printing off papers when you can take a picture of it with your phone. Know what bus you ride. Now, let me say this. I know it's going to be a lot of bus substitutions, but your bus is going to be parked in the same spot. Learn the location. You don't know where your bus is, your bus number, see me today before you leave class, or at least see your last period teacher before you leave school today. And if that's me, then that's me. All right, know what to do for a fire drill. We're going to stick together for a fire drill. In my class, we're going to go out the classroom. We're going to make a left. We're going to make a left and go down the stairs. Basically, you'll see the crowd going that way. We're going to get together out there. I'm going to have my attendance, and I'm going to look around and account for everybody. Just in case you were in the restroom when there was a fire drill and you're like, I don't know where they are, you go with the class that's moving and you let the teacher know, I was with Miss Myers. I was in Miss Myers' class and it was a fire drill. I just want to let her know, if you could let them know so she won't be worried to death. Know what to do in the lockdown drill. If it's a lockdown drill, folks, we're going to zip it. We're going to get to the back of the room. We're going to get down. We're going to be quiet. It is a drill, but in case of a real emergency, we don't want any attention called to our room. Cell phones will be off, no lights. We're going to close the blinds, make sure the door is locked. We got this. So, the Granby way, no one leaves the class the first 15 minutes, and no one leaves the last 15 minutes. Don't ask. Don't ask me. All right, there's a sign in and sign out book in the front of the class. It's on that stand. If you leave, you have to go to the restroom, just put your name up there, what time you left. When you come back, you're late to class, sign in. Okay. If I hold, and I don't think I am, after school hours, I'm going to do by Zoom. But if I did hold a day where I was going to stay after school, I would ask you to sign into that book. And if you were being picked up, you would just put at the end, I'm being picked up. Staying for the buses, just let me know you're staying for the buses. All right, so here we go. What can I find in Canvas? You're going to be able to find the syllabus, course expectations, course info, units of study, expectations. There's going to be a calendar in there, subject to change. Everything's subject to change. That'll be posted in case, you make a dentist appointment and you say, oh, my dentist appointment is September 23rd. Let me look at Miss Myers' calendar and see what she has planned on September 23rd. Oh, she's going to be going over a subject that I'll just get the notes ahead of time. Make my appointment. Folks, that's preparing you for adulthood. There's a Remind code in Canvas. Go ahead and sign up for Remind. Once you sign up, send me a message and just say hi. In Canvas, there are modules. Each module will have the videos, the video lessons. Each module will have classwork, homework, and anytime we have quizzes and tests, you'll be able to find it in Canvas. To maneuver around Canvas, a lot of students will go to assignments. I recommend for math that you go to modules and see where we are. However, there is a to-do list that will come up in Canvas to let you know what you need to do. The problem with that is if I assign a video lesson, I'm not going to put it on your to-do list. So you're going to have to go to the modules to see what you need to do. There's going to be a Zoom link in there for extra help. And the day that the help is available for your class. There's going to be announcements. Sometimes I'll make an announcement. It'll get blast and you'll be notified. There'll be discussion boards up there as well. And so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go to Canvas and we're going to start the first assignment by going to the module. Thank you. If you can't tell, I'm excited to be here, excited to meet new students. I want you to know that I'm an easy person to talk to, whether you want to talk in person, whether you want to send me a Remind message. I am definitely here for you. Children, teenagers, they are my life. All righty. Thank you.